Hi, this is MIcornus Phokane, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. We are speaking about a topic that speaks about things that you don't need to be telling everybody, things that you don't need to go around and telling other people. And this is very important that we deal with this topic. And this is part two today. And I'm highlighting these things because they will help you to know that you don't need to talk them to everyone because you causing danger and you're actually making a detriment upon yourself when you start to share these things unto other people. I know there are some of us who love sharing things and talking to people and letting people know everything about us and so on, but it's not necessary. And we want to emphasize why it is not necessary. And those are the type of things that you don't need to go around and be telling other people. The first thing that you don't need to go around telling people is your next move before you make it. Your next move in life before you make it. So don't tell people anticipated moves. Don't tell people what you think of doing. Don't tell people what you're planning to do. Don't tell people the move that is next. Because the very same people that you are telling the next move, they're the very same people that can turn around that move and make it not to happen. They're the very same people that may distract that particular move. If the very same move is related to something that will progress you, something that will make you successful, there are people that are not wishing you to be successful. And I want us to understand that we don't need to be naive and think that everyone that we associate with are actually wishing us success. And I want to tell you now that it's not everybody around you who's wishing you success. And it's worse sometimes that your closest friends, that you think that they wish you good all the time. And you realize that they don't wish you good at all. There are those within the family setup as well, that within the very same family where you are, it's not everyone who wishes you good. And this is very important for us to highlight because these are realities of life. And majority of the people don't believe what I'm saying, but it's very true that not even your family members, everybody is wishing you well. Not even your best friends, everybody's wishing you well. Not even your colleagues at work, everybody's wishing you well. It goes even to your church members, the people that you fellowship with in the same church. Not everyone is wishing you well. So therefore, because of that, you don't need to go around telling people of your next move, because your next move might be irritating to them. Your next move might be something that makes them to be agitated. They don't like it. And because they don't like it, they may actually do things that may distract that, or even wipe you off yourself to make sure that you don't achieve, or even remove that which you were saying is your next move, or even go and communicate wrong things to the people that were supposed to facilitate your next move. So these are the things that are reality of life. And majority of you might not believe what we're talking about, but it's a reality in life, and you need to be aware of that. Now, the other thing that you can't go around telling people in your life is your past mistakes in too much detail, because there are some mistakes that you've made. There are some mistakes that you can share to other people in order for them to learn. But when you go to details about your past mistakes, that will hold you back, because people will actually forever find you to be vulnerable on your past mistakes. They'll remind you of the wrong things that you've gone through, and they will make you feel bad about your past mistakes. And that's the reason why we see people that are blackmailing others. And how do they blackmail others? They blackmail them through the past. Because when you are reminded of your past, you will actually deflate and you'll feel yourself actually to be worthless. We have seen that this is a strategy of the devil, the enemy. He always actually uses your past mistakes to actually magnify them before you. He brings them before you. He makes you feel like you're not worth any salt. You feel like you're not actually worth anything because you cannot do much because of the mistake that you've done. But remember that your past mistakes cannot define you. And therefore, the devil capitalizes upon your life through that. But not only the devil, he capitalizes through other people. That you cannot go around just telling people in detail the past mistakes that you've made. Because people are judgmental in nature. And therefore, you're going to find those that will judge you based on your past mistakes. And they will make you feel bad to an extent that you cannot try anything anymore in your life, because they will remind you of your past mistakes for the fact that you told them in detail. There are things that you need to keep to yourself. There are mistakes that you have actually gone through them, that even if you share them, you become careful of how you share them, because they might be detrimental to you. They might be used against you, actually. They might actually destroy you, the very same mistakes, because of how people use that as a weapon against you as well. So that needs to be emphasized today, that you don't need to go around telling people the depth and the details of your past mistakes, because that might be used actually to blackmail you. So please be careful of who you tell, number one. Number two, how you tell it, and the extent of the information that you give, because the more the information you give, the more that can be used against you, and we want to make you aware of that. Now, our young men that we teach on this platform often, you know that I always emphasize that don't trust everybody. You can actually live with friends that you're not aware that they're plotting evil against you. And that's very important that we emphasize, because not every friend of yours is a friend in a good will. There are those that coming with wrong motives towards your life, to destroy you, to make you actually not to be successful at all. And that you need to be careful of that, because sometimes we are not aware of that at all. The other thing that you don't need to go around telling people is your relationship problems to outsiders. And there are people that find it fun to go around and tell people that they are not actually, their relationships are not good. They go around telling actually people that they are actually on the verge of divorcing. They are going around and telling people that their relationship is not good. So you can't go around telling everybody. You can tell some people that you trust. You can tell some few that you trust, the people that can give you a good counsel. The people that can advise you in a better manner. The people that will not actually encourage you to destroy that which has started to be destroyed. Because many times, your relationships, when you are not treated them well, or you talk about them to everybody, some may enhance even the destroying of them. We have had people that encourages you even to terminate those relationships, even when you were feeling like there's still something to salvage in this relationship. Now, this is very important, because it depends on who you tell about your relationships. It actually depends on who you're sharing the information with, because the information that you share is going to be used either as a weapon towards you or against you, but also it can be used actually as a counsel for you. For people that are having interest in you, they may give you good counsel. They may give you good advice. They may actually help you to actually succeed in mending those relationships as well. But there are those that will facilitate destroying and even absolute distinctness of that relationship, because they don't appreciate it at all. So be careful then of who you tell. But also, as I say, don't go around actually canvassing your own relationships, how they're going about. And some of the relationships could be of close, intimate relationships, like with spouses. Some of them are with your children. Some relationships with friends and families. But it's very important that you don't just share to anyone the extent of your relationships. And when they are not going well, you don't need to also go around canvassing them. That's very important that we emphasize that. The other thing is, you don't need to tell people your secrets to someone who gossips. If there are people that are gossiping, please don't tell them your secrets. If the people don't have chest to keep things, and you would have actually learned them along the way with minor things, that they take them around and tell other people. So don't share secrets with them. Don't share deep secrets with them, because next thing you will hear those secrets being canvassed from a rooftop somewhere. You're going to hear those secrets being canvassed from the top of the mountain. You're going to hear the whole community knowing about what you're going through or you've gone through. And those secrets are actually for you. Keep them to yourself, or share them to somebody that you can rely on. There are people that you can trust in your life, but identify them. And also be sure that the people that you identify as the reliable, they are truly reliable. There are reliable people in this world, and therefore please entrust your secrets in people that are reliable. And if they are secrets anyway, why do you tell people? If it's something that you think that you need to cover out, please find reliable people that will not spread the gossip around. But those that you know, they are gossipers naturally. Don't entrust them with secrets, because you're going to find it difficult to hold when it is going through the whole community, through the whole nation, and so on. Be careful of who you tell, because the more you tell people, the more you are destroying yourself as well. Because the very same secrets, people can turn them around and actually make sure that they hold you at ransom with them. And they will say, give me this much, and otherwise I'm going to tell everybody. Pay me this much, otherwise I'm going to tell everybody. So the people may hold you at ransom. People may hold you at gunpoint and say, I'm going to tell so-and-so this if you don't do this for me. So people will forever probe you for favors, because they are holding your secrets. So please don't go around actually sharing every single secret to everyone in this life. Otherwise you're destroying yourself. And it's very important to take heed of this one. The other thing that you don't need to go around telling people is your insecurities to those who might use them against you. Because when you are having some insecurities, some worries, some concerns in your life, and you go and tell people that might use that against you, you are actually causing the enemies, you are raising the enemies against yourself. You're actually forming weapons against yourself when you do that, because the very same people are going to use your insecurities against you. And that's the same thing that I spoke about earlier, that you find them putting you at a spot whereby they make you feel like you cannot do anything anymore, because that thing is within your insecurities. They'll forever remind you of your insecurities so that you don't actually make a move towards anything of success. And that is why some of us are stuck to where we are. We are stagnant. We cannot move because we are having insecurities that we have told to people, and those people are using these insecurities against us. And when they use insecurities against us, and generally, we have seen that we are going to be delayed in moving forward in any way, because every time you're supposed to move, people are reminding you of your insecurities, and therefore you cannot move at all. I want to end up here today, your host, MIcornus Phokane. I'm the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. Remember, on this platform, we are developing ordinary young men into extraordinary men of wisdom, integrity, and character. And we're doing this through kingdom principles. And I hope that you're learning out of this. And please follow us on our social media platforms, our Facebook page, Young Men Empowerment Forum, my personal Facebook page as well, MIcornus Phokane. So please click like and follow on those platforms. And please remember also our TikTok account and our Instagram account as well. They are under MIcornus Phokane as well. So please follow us on those platforms. Don't forget our YouTube channel as well under Young Men Empowerment Forum. And this YouTube channel is having a lot of material in it. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel, learn out of it, and I believe that there's a lot that you need to learn out of this, and the good Lord will bless you as you do that. Continue sharing these platforms with your loved ones, because they would love also to follow us on these platforms. May the good Lord bless you until we meet again with part 3 of this great topic. Allow us to check out right here and say cheers for now.